And see, she's already starting. Come on. And we're not going to tolerate that. We're going to get up. Get up. Come on. Little pressure, just a little bit of pressure. So I'm going to get on her and see how she goes. If I'm expecting her to raise her leg and do a kick like this. It's most likely what she's going to do. This isn't tight enough, so we're going to get that firm. And we're going to quickly get her to give a stretch before I get on. And she's giving to me straight away, which tells me she's being respectful of me. Good girl. Yeah. Nope. Thank you. Good girl. Giving straight away, letting me to stretch. Beautiful. Good girl. So that's good. That's a good sign that she's willing to listen. What she's got to do now, though, I'm going to ask her to go around a couple of laps just to give that saddle a bit of a stretch and get her girth where it needs to be. And I'm going to hop on the off side and see what she does. And she's not going to give me any drama there. That's good. No drama. We got off on the side we don't usually get on. We get off. I like to change and alternate sides. She's understanding me that this morning I'm going to ask for what I'm going to ask for. And if she wants to throw a tantrum, she can. But I'm going to be working regardless. We're going to go into a nice, easy trot. Good girl. And she's gonna relax. She's okay, so she's now not listening, so I'm gonna get her to turn back, and I want her to go back around where I've asked her to go. And this is all just her sneaking little things in order to try to unnerve me, try to be the dominant force here. And she seems to think I want her to do certain things, but now I'm going to see if she'll stay in the and you see then she just, I don't know if you can see that, but she just completely tried to railroad me then. So we're going to go around again slowly. This tantrum is going to stop because we're not going to listen like that. We're going to slow it down. If she wants to go sideways, she can go sideways, but she's not going to go on the inner edge. We're going to go on. We're going to stay the course all the way around. I mean, all the way. Trot. Now, I'm going to correct that right away. We're going to go back here and we're going to listen. She's not listening. She's defying for whatever reason. Trot. So I'm going to say, well, we're not going to be defiant. We're going to... And this is the space that she was... Okay, so that's literally where we had the issue with the dentist. So we're going to try again. There we go. And we went past it. And we slowed down, but we went past it, so that's good. And keep going, trot, trot, trot. And then once we've trotted all the way around here, then we can settle and go this direction. And we'll trot around this way and see if we have any issues. And she doesn't want to turn this direction. She might be a little bit sore from pulling and pushing, which she did a lot of that this morning. That's okay, we don't have to do everything, we just have to listen. I just want her to listen and be just respectful of what I'm asking. And I don't want her to run, I just want her to stay in. Good. Good girl. Slowly. There we go. She's understanding now and she's listened beautifully. There we go. As soon as she listens, I'm going to just turn back to the middle. I'm going to give her a stop. I'm going to give her a release at this point. Now, a lot of people say, well, don't give her a release at this point, keep her going. But I'm going to, because she's a young horse, we've had a lot of stimulation today. We're going to have a think about this. We're just going to relax for a minute. And I'm going to try again and see what her responses are once I've given her a bit of a release. If she carries on again, I won't let up next time. But I'm giving her the opportunity to show me that she knows what I'm asking and that she's going to graciously give that to me without a big dilemma. So far, she's not acting too bad whatsoever. So I'm going to keep going in this direction that we were on a second ago. I'm going to ask for a trot. And I'm going to ask her to go all the way around. All the way. Lovely. Beautiful. Beautiful. And I got that. I'm going to go, well, she went to go into a canter then. I didn't ask for a canter. And she did it again. So we're going to... That hiccuping crap is maybe me. Maybe she's misreading me. She thinks I want a canter and I don't. I just want her to trot. Trot. She's not listening again. So we're back to square one again. So we're going to get a nice trot only. Trot. Trot. Good. Trot. 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 Lovely. Trot. Come on. Trot. Lovely. Good job. Well, the heck? Something just fell down somewhere. Oh, it's a chicken. Okay. We had a fright from the chicken. That's all right. We're going to go this direction now. Let's go. Lovely. Good girl. Trot. Trot. She didn't listen again, so we're going to have to go round past that again. There we go. Lovely. And keep going. Trot. 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 Good. No. And now she's carrying on. So I'm going to say, we're not going to stop there. Yep. So this is really nasty behaviour she's giving me. She's probably a bit tired. It is warm. But I'm asking her not to do a great deal. It's not an awful lot to do. Good. Trot. Good. And she's giving me what I'm asking. Right round. Very good. And there we go. We go back this way again. Lovely. Come on, trot. I'm not going to stop where you want, we're going to stop where I say. Trot. That little hiccup there. And we're going to go walk. We're going to walk, walk, walk. We're just going to walk. I know she's probably feeling a bit of the heat there. It is a warm day. And I'm considerate of that, I understand. She's got a winter coat on and it is warm. It's not cool. I'm just going to walk, go back to the middle, and really I don't need to do an awful lot of stuff. She's had a bit of a big day, emotionally a big day. She's had a big emotional upheaval, and that's, you know, got to be taken into consideration. You give kindness and wool, good girl, and drop, good girl. So that was really nice. And she's listening, lovely. And wool. So that's what I kind of wanted out of her. It took a little bit to get her to do what I asked, but on the whole, I have gotten a good result today. This is a good result given what happened earlier when the horse dentist was here. And look, you can never predict these things. I thought she'd be perfectly fine with him because of all the work I've done leading up to. But the thing is, I don't own one of his bridles that opens your mouth up. If I had one of those, even if I had one of those and was able to practice with that, it still wouldn't guarantee that nothing would happen because it's the rasping that... She was fine with that. It was when the rasping started happening that she freaked out. So I'm going to ask her again and see what response I get when I ask her to go around again. I'm going to ask for a trot. Trot. Good girl. And she goes into a canter for me. Lovely canter. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. I cannot tell you how nice that was. That transition into a canter there without me even having to really push for it. She just understood what I wanted and did it. We're going to try this direction. Trot. We're going to go round. Alright, she's not listening on this side for whatever reason. So she's wanting to favour the other side right now. So we're going to go back to basics. And it's very much a delicate thing with this kind of horse. Trot. She's not terrible. She's not really excellent either. She's avoiding things and not wanting to listen. And she's just got herself into a pickle there. So we're going to go back. And I'm going to turn her again. And we're going to try again. And I know she's a little upset about it all. But that's okay. We're going to work through it at a nice pace. We'll walk first, around a whole revolution, and then we'll ask for a trot. Really is a game of patience. That lovely little canter she gave me was spectacular. That was beautiful. And there we go. Good girl. And we're going to trot. Trot. Good girl. Trot. And she's listening beautifully there. And that's all I ask. That's all I'm going to ask. No, 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 no. It's here that she carries on. So we're going to make sure she comes back there. And seriously, like, she knows what she's doing. She knows that it's going to try and put me off. Well, so she's trying to push me off there. I may be giving her mixed signals. Trying hard not to. We can do a full revolution here without a problem. In a trot, then we're fine. There we go. Come on, you did it, you did it. You little ripper. Good girl. That's all I'm going to ask her today. That's it. It's working through that angst that she has. And like my equine dentist Stephen said to me, with these kinds of mares, you've got to be firm, and you've got to have the balls to push, because if you don't, and you've got to know when to push and when to pull back, because if you get that delicate balance wrong with a mare like her, you can be killed and you can die a very painful death, and you can also completely undo everything you've ever worked with. Once they lose your trust, it's gone. A mare like her, you've got to be so careful with. You can't treat her like any average ordinary mare. She has to be respected, but she has to give you respect. If you don't have the respect from her, forget about working with her, because she is going to decimate you. Sometimes I think she would be far better off with a confident person, but then, as my really good friend and neighbour said to me, a lot of people don't have the patience to stick with a horse like her. They want to whip the crap out of them, they want to break their spirit up and do whatever it is to make sure they're the boss. You're taking it slow, but you're doing it the right way, and that's true. I am doing it the right way. I'm doing it in the most gentle way I can, while still being a leader and firm for her. So far, the only incident she's done is that little buck hiccup that she did. It was very minute, but it was still something that I didn't appreciate. And the striking behaviours that she has at times, where she throws a tantrum and she'll strike. Now that might go with maturity, that might disappear, and she may end up being a different horse as an older horse. Apparently they settle down a lot more. When they hit about 5 or 6, they're apparently really, really good horses at that point then. So she's looking for a release, and she's going to get one.